Grateful for Jesus and his forgiveness. I'm also grateful for my baby Jack Blues and my wife Hailey Bieber. I know people that have a lot of money who don't really like to be with their family, you know what I mean? They're unhappy, they're bitter, they're jaded. I've been that person too, being in a big house alone because I'm just so grinding, worried about money, thinking that money's gonna, you know what I mean? And if I don't do this, if I don't do these certain money plays, yeah, I can love, but I can also, like, if I don't spend my time doing these certain things that are gonna, I gotta pay the bills, it's like that fear of I gotta pay the bills, I think is what's hurting us, like.
Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's history is a labyrinth of heartbreak, rumors, and cryptic lyrics that have left fans endlessly speculating. But in a recent turn, the truth is flooding out in ways few saw coming. For years, the Jelena saga was dissected by devoted fans, with each song lyric, Instagram post, and red carpet glance becoming a puzzle piece in the story of their love and loss. When Justin recently went live and dropped a few raw comments, the internet erupted. He stated that while his latest album would always be up for interpretation, most of it wasn't about what everyone thought, adding, he had evolved, found new people, lost some friends, and that the work reflected all of that. At a glance, it sounded like the typical celebrity deflection, but those who have tracked every twist of this relationship saw something deeper. Justin's mention of losing people and changing friendships instantly made everyone think of Selena. Selena herself, meanwhile, told interviewers her own new record drew from both her shared past and other relationships, but the lyrics paint a picture that's far more personal. The track, How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten, left no doubt for listeners. Selena belts out words like, "You're so embarrassing, go cry when no one's watching," which many immediately connected to Justin, and some even pointed fingers at his wife, Hailey Bieber. Then there's the lyric about someone walking in, grinning and pretending to be friends, which fans saw as a direct callback to that notorious Vanity Fair party photo with Selena and Hailey. At the time, the world thought that image put rumors to rest, but Selena's lyrics suggest otherwise. She didn't want to be there, and that smile was all for show. Another song, Look at You Just Look at You Now, drew instant comparisons to Selena's 2020 anthem, Look at Her Now, her first real statement on the breakup. But this new track is sharper, more personal, and leaves no doubt who it targets. Both Justin and Selena have spun their pain into music, creating entire discographies fueled by heartbreak. But Selena's latest work feels like she's finally ready to name names, pushing past metaphors to say exactly what's on her mind. Then comes the stunner, You Said You Were Sorry. Selena sings of not thinking about someone, of feeling happier now, of dreaming that the person apologized for everything they put her through, only to wake up and realize it was just a dream. The parallels to Justin's own hit Sorry are impossible to ignore, but where his was a plea, Selena's is a declaration. She's done waiting for closure. She's moved on, but not without telling her side. All this would be enough to fuel endless gossip, but then Blanco enters the scene, Selena's new husband and a successful producer in his own right. Sources close to the couple claim Benny was livid about Justin's recent words, both in his live stream and in lyrics referencing Selena. Benny, who's long aimed to keep Selena away from unnecessary drama, feels Justin's comments reopen old wounds and drag Selena back into a spotlight she's fought to escape. For Benny, the issue is about more than old flames or internet hearsay. It's about defending the woman he loves from being pulled back into pain just when she's found happiness. Insiders reveal Benny's frustration has only grown since Justin went live, and he's told Selena he wants her to distance herself from future drama. But with both Selena and Justin turning to music to process their past, is that even possible? Subscribe now if you want the inside scoop on every twist. Hailey Bieber, formerly Baldwin, finds herself squarely in the crossfire. One viral TikTok allegedly showed a young Hailey mocking a Selena poster at Target, fueling accusations she's always been obsessed with Justin's ex. Another resurfaced clip shows Hailey on Jimmy Kimmel pretending not to know Justin, despite having met him at a VIP event years before. The internet, as ever, doesn't forget, and fans have poured over every old clip, questioning Hailey's motives and sincerity. The scrutiny has reached such a fever pitch that there are whispers Hailey is considering legal action to fight back against conspiracy theories and online hate. Yet with so much speculation swirling, controlling the narrative seems impossible. Hailey and Justin have tried to push back, with sources telling People magazine that they're focused on their marriage and family. But skeptics question why so many public statements and even legal threats are needed if things are truly fine. The most jaw-dropping moment came when Justin, in an unusually candid interview, described his marriage as definitely an arranged marriage. The phrase hit fans hard, especially those who have long suspected Justin and Hailey's union was more about public image than real love. Justin's words hint that he's acutely aware of how the world sees his relationship, maybe even agreeing with the doubters. If he's as happy as he claims, why does he sound so resigned? What does this mean for Hailey, who's constantly compared to Selena? Social media only intensifies the fire. Each new lyric, interview, and candid photo becomes a clue to be analyzed. TikTok users have built elaborate timelines tracking every interaction between Justin, Selena, and Hailey, while Twitter explodes with hashtags like #Jelena and #Hailey at every new development. Selena does her best to rise above it all, telling interviewers her album is about growth and letting go, but her lyrics speak the truth she won't say out loud. This record is her final word on the past, as honest as it gets. Don't miss any updates. Subscribe for more real stories. So, where does this leave everyone? Justin's live stream was meant as an honest reflection, but the explosion of coverage shows that some scars refuse to fade. Selena's new album provides catharsis, a closing statement, and a way to finally reclaim her story after years of being seen through someone else's lens. Blanco stands as the new protector, determined to shield Selena from the resurgence of old drama, even if it means pushing for a clean break from Justin's world. Hailey is left defending her marriage from relentless comparisons and online hate, with legal action always looming in the background. The tangled saga of Justin, Selena, Benny, and Hailey remains a never-ending cycle of heartbreak, reinvention, and public scrutiny, with no sign of a true ending in sight. Even as each person tries to move on, their stories remain linked, the truth spilling out in every lyric, every interview, every social post. If you want to keep following the real story, hit subscribe for all the latest as the drama continues to unfold.